Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Thurston County. Today, we have a special guest from the South Sound Reading Foundation, Jennifer Forster. What inspired you to work for the South Sound Reading Foundation?
Well, I have a real affinity for books and reading, and I love to see kids with books in their hands. And I have a couple of kids of my own, and I realized how important it was to engage kids in reading early and often. So when this job came up, I thought, oh my gosh, this is the perfect fit for me. I get to go out and talk to people about why reading is so important, but I also get to go out and give away books to kids and get kids excited and engaged in reading. So that's why.
About how many books do you give away a year?
We give away between 40,000 and 60,000 books a year, and we serve kids in both Thurston and Mason counties. So we're out at Boys and Girls Clubs and after-school programs and literacy night programs at schools. And in the summer, we do a lot of work with the food bank to make sure those kids who are getting food from the food bank also get books too.
How often do you think kids should read?
Oh, well, kids should read every day, at least for 20 minutes. And a lot of the kids I talk to, I'm proud to say, read more than 20 minutes a day. I bet you read more than 20 minutes a day.
I do. Well, sometimes I go a day without reading, but that's because the day before I read longer than 20, like
See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
What does reading help with?
Well, reading, research shows that reading not only for younger children helps them develop text awareness and literacy skills, so they're ready to succeed when they start school. So they have those pre-literacy skills they need. But for older kids, it also builds vocabulary and expands horizons. And research shows that kids who are reading, school-age kids who are reading, tend to do better in school and do better on testing and go on in school and go into college. One of the things I really like to remind folks about is, especially in the summer, we want to make sure kids are engaged in reading and they read at least 6 challenging books over the course of the summer. So, yeah.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book? Well, it still is The Book Thief. I don't know if you've read that book, but that is one of my favorite books of all time. And that happens to be a young adult book, but kids of all ages would enjoy that book.
What is it about?
It's about a young girl growing up in Germany during World War II and kind of all the things she experiences and how important books are to her. And reading. So it's just a great read. If you ever get a chance, read that book. But I have lots of favorites. I love The Hunger Games. We talked about that a little bit earlier. And right now I'm reading the Cinder series. So I'm in the middle of that by Marissa Myers. So,
What kind of books would you recommend for like elementary school kids or middle schoolers?
Well, what you really want to do is you want to make sure that you're engaged in reading. So I would recommend that those kids go to your libraries or find us we're at a lot of community events with our book van, and find a book that interests you or find a topic that interests you, because if it doesn't interest you, you're not going to read it. And so, make it fit for you, make sure it's a good fit, and then you're going to love it. And I love going to the library with my kids, and if we don't have a book that we really want to read, you go up to the librarians and just ask them, hey, we're really interested in clouds, or we love nights, and they'll come up with 5, 6, 7 suggestions right off the top of their heads and set them out for you. So, yeah.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk Thurston County. This is Jennifer Forster and Riley Mosser. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah Velasquez, and this is Bennett Ferris, my co-host. And we are interviewing a special guest from the fabulous Downey Brothers, Freddie Dobler. Let's give him a round of applause.
Hello, Freddie. Welcome to our show. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks. It's nice to be here.
So we've been told that you work here at TCTV. Would you mind telling us a bit about your job here at TCTV?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to. At TCTV, I am a member trainer and facilitator, which means that I train people how to use cameras, equipment, and how to edit video, and then I also help the members when they come in to produce their own shows.
What do you do at TCTV?
A lot of the times I am checking out gear, so if someone wants to check out a camera, for instance, or maybe some lighting equipment or something, then they come to me, and then I get them to fill out a little form, and then they check out the camera for 3 days, and then they bring it back, hopefully. So,
when did you start working here at TCTV?
I think I started working at TCTV In 2009, as an intern, as an unpaid intern, doing a media, I was doing this program at Evergreen where we had to do an internship as our last quarter, and I chose TCTV, and they chose me, and I've been here ever since.
How long were you an intern?
Man, I think I was an intern for maybe about like 6 months or something like that, and the internship ended, and then, but I was able to get on actual staff at that point too, which was great. Lucky.
Were there any students you had trouble teaching here at TCTV, like Joe Hansen?
I mean, I've taught people from the age of like 6 all the way up to 96. Not even kidding. And I think that pretty much everybody is able to learn video stuff, no matter what age they are. And I don't think anyone's actually given me any trouble or anything like that. Everyone is great, fun to work with.
Your work at TCTV is really cool. Would you mind telling us about your band?
Oh, yeah. I'm in a band called the Fabulous Downey Brothers. We're sort of a, let's see, maybe Zolo art punk band that mostly plays up in Seattle. And yeah, we have a lot of fun. We like to wear costumes. And we've been together for maybe 3 years now or something like that.
Thank you, Freddie, for your time. It was very fun to have you on Talk Time.
Thanks for having me. I had a really great time.
Welcome to Let's Talk Thurston County. I'm Anna.
I'm Ariana.
And today we are interviewing Jeanette from Lacey Parks and Recreation. So, we hear that you are a events coordinator?
Yes, I am. I plan the special events for Lacey Parks and Recreation.
So, what happens when you're making an event?
Well, making an event takes a lot of time, and it involves a lot of planning, a lot of contacting people, a lot of creative thinking. I do everything from daddy-daughter dances to concerts in the park to tree lightings, a lot of fun stuff.
Speaking of the daddy-daughter dance, what made you think about that anyway?
Well, I think it's really important for dads to have a special time with their daughters. Do you agree?
Yes, we agree.
And so I thought it would be fun, and I'd seen it done in other places, to have a special night just for dads and their daughters, or maybe if there's not a dad, a grandpa, an uncle, to bring the girls all dressed up for a special night of dancing, making something together, enjoying snacks. And it's become very popular. We've been doing it since 2008, and every year it fills up.
2008?
I've been to one of the daddy and daughter dances, but it was at like one of the middle schools.
Some of the schools do them as well. We do ours at the Lacey Community Center.
I went to that one at like the schools.
Was it fun?
They had vanilla Baskin Robbins ice cream.
Nice.
Oh, I love ice cream.
Me too.
So, Ariana, do you have any questions for Jeanette right now?
So we've heard that you did like these robots. Which one did you think was the coolest? Were some like look like Wall-E from the movie?
They didn't really look like Wall-E. They were all very different looking. What I thought was neat was the robot that could throw frisbees and one that could play volleyball.
Ooh.
That was pretty cool. And these robots were made by school kids, middle school and high schoolers. And it was at an event called STEM Fair. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and it was a brand new event we did this year for Lacey Parks.
Only this year?
This was our first year of doing the STEM. Before that, it was electric car races, and we talked about solar energy and alternative energy and electric cars. Now we've added robots, kids that build things out of Legos, 3D printers, all kinds of things to teach kids how important science and technology is.
We've heard that one of the things that you did at the STEM fair there were these rockets, and then they'd have like a teacher at the back of them. How did that work?
The rockets were set up, the kids were given the materials, or the parents could do it too. You'd come up and you'd get instructions and you'd build your rocket, and then they had it set up to launch, and you'd have a turn after you built your rocket to see how far it would go.
So were they just like small ones or really big?
They were small. They were probably about the size of a piece of paper.
Okay.
And
I thought it was like
what kinds of materials were they made out of?
Oh, that's a good question. I wasn't even over there. I was doing other things with the electric cars, but I know there were pennies involved and
Pennies?
paper and cardboard and a lot of tape.
Yeah. Why didn't they use glue?
They may have used glue, but I think it was tape because tape's faster.
Thank you for joining us, Jeanette.
It's been a pleasure.
And that's all for at least our part on Let's Talk Thurston County. I'm Ariana. And I'm Anna.
Yay!
Yay! Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Time Travel.
I'm Malia Velasquez. With us today is Job the Alien and XZ5000 robot.
They have just crash landed in the park. So, what planet are you from? Kunabon. Kudobon. So, what time are you from?
15,255. You can do math, which I hope you can. Wait, you don't even know the answer.
No, we don't actually. Are you here to invade Earth?
No, we are not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, we are.
Some people, right? Just go on, please.
What is it like to be a robot? Just really plain, I guess.
And you.
If you don't count the fact that you're made out of metal, then plain. Okay, do you always need oil changing?
Oh yeah, I have to change his oil all the time. Once, I was just like emptying his oil because I had to put in some new. It was all like bright red. I don't even. Maybe he had some issues going on. I don't know. Maybe he was dehydrated, or maybe he had way too much red Gatorade or fruit punch. I don't know. It scared me. Got all over my nice shoes.
Okay, do you guys have a job?
Yes, I do. I'm a businessman, or in this case, a business alien.
I like destroying, I just break stuff and blow up stuff.
Kind of like my mother.
Do you like it here in the past? Well, we haven't been here.
Oh, it's so ugly. Oh, guys. Oh, it's like his rusty hands.
What happened to your hand?
Well, when I first got him, he was kind of mean. So one day he was like, I want a cookie, I want a cookie. I was like, no, you don't get a cookie, no, you don't get a cookie. And then he got really mad and he was just like, now I have this as a hand.
In fact, I think it's still in his stomach.
Wait a second, it is. Oh, he also chewed on his circuits once.
Yeah, he kind of like,
And his oil turned like brown.
he bit my hand open and then started just chewing on the wires, which ended up to him shocking
Species
himself.
is your pet.
Well, he's
Ice Gaiga.
kind of. We don't really know for sure. We haven't taken him to the vet yet.
Or have we?
Well, this has been Let's Talk Time Travel. Thank you, Jub and XZ5000 for coming. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Time Travel. Have a good day.
Hello, my name is Blue Sky, and this is Rector. And you're watching Let's Talk Time Travel. Who is your best friend?
My best friend is Rex, or T-Rex, or Rex for short.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is meat, but just a little bit rare. And I don't like to eat people. Yeah.
When did the meteor hit?
The meteor hit at 5 o'clock in the morning when me and my friend were playing Sky Stones. instead of dinostones. And so whenever we saw it in the sky, we ran into a cave, and then the cave collapsed. And then so we were scared, so we ran down, which was like 1,000,000 feet, and then we saw this purple floating thing. We both touched it, and then it went, and then we were in a different world, it felt like.
Which period were you in? Jurassic period or the Cretaceous period? Or the Cretaceous period?
I was in both. So that's what I'm wearing these type of clothes, because I don't want people to know that I'm a dinosaur.
So where's your friend Rex now?
My friend Rex is back in the cave.
I can see him.
Well, that's all for Let's Talk Time Travel.
Hello, welcome to Let's Talk Time Travel. I'm Cleopatra, and I will be interviewing Grok and Aqua Girl. So you guys are brother and sister robots, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys know which one was built first?
No.
Do you know what year you were built?
Well,
We're assuming 2005.
yeah, because that's the year that we actually were able to understand what was happening. Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite colors?
Blue.
I like aqua.
So what kind of food do you guys eat?
Well, we both like gas chip cookies.
Yeah. The cookies are filled with gas, which keeps us moving and alive.
Fuel gas.
Because, yeah, we have kind of like rocket feet here, so.
So, like, what do you have to have a certain amount of gas per day to keep you going, or what?
Well,
Sometimes
sort of.
Sometimes, like, if we eat too much the next day, we don't have to have the same amount the next day.
Yeah, if we eat too much one day, then the next day we get a little gassy. And we really gas up a storm.
Okay.
Keep going.
Do you guys have any pets?
Yes, we have one
robo-dog called
Robert.
Yeah,
Yes.
Robert.
Yes, when we're getting dinner and I go to get him from reading his comic books, when we come back, the dog's just, there's food on the table and then there's plates. So sometimes I have to yell back to him, "Get out here, it's dinner time," and watch the dog, because he'll hop up on the table and just eat it in one, just the plates and the utensils, just one bite, gone.
That's really bad.
Yeah, he's a problem.
Have you ever thought of getting rid of?
No.
We like him too much.
Yeah, we like him. He's a sweet dog when he's not eating our dinner.
So, do you guys, like, what do you guys do every day?
Well, we like when a gone wrong invention goes wrong, we fix it up, or we throw it in the dump or whatever.
Yeah, because, see, the whole process of us being built was to, like, get rid of all of my dad's gone wrong experiments. And why we're here right now, 1,000 years into the future, is because, see, we were trying to work together to get the gone wrong time machine.
Out to the dump.
Yeah, but apparently it wasn't gone wrong. So we both,
Ended up.
we blinked and then we were here.
So is your dad like a mad scientist? Or
Yes, that's why they call him
so
the mad
If
scientist.
he finds out that we're gone, he's going to make another one and transport
Yes.
back to here. If he
We're just waiting for him to realize that we're gone. He's kind of kadoo-doo in the head.
So do you guys know how you came here, where it is?
Nope.
The only thing we know is that the time machine was not gone wrong.
Yes.
Okay,
That's all we
so
know.
you don't know where it is at all?
No, have no idea.
Okay.
If we knew, then we'd totally be out of here by now.
Okay, I was just wondering because
Yeah.
it kind of seemed like you don't like your dad, so you're like waiting to see
Oh,
if
we
he says
like
you're
him. He's just, you know.
Sometimes doesn't like us.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
He's mad.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk Time Travel.
human, half robot, known as a cyborg. And today I am interviewing Mona Lisa.
Leonardo da Vinci painted me in 1517 in his estate in Italy.
Now, why is your symbolic expression of joy or smile so popular?
Because it's just very pretty.
In your time, do you have devices made for advertising called television?
No, I do not know what in the world you are talking about.
Were you in any other paintings?
No, wait. Yes, I was. In a painting as an avocado. My face was it.
Now, do you have anything you were wondering about me?
Yes, I was. What is it like to drive a flying carriage?
Carriage? According to my data, that is what people used before cars. Either way, it's quite enjoyable.
How do you know? How do you drive a flying carriage?
Use voice command, and it will take you anywhere automatically.
Do you know how you became half robot and half human?
Yes, but I don't like to speak of my invention.
Why do all the robots have red eyes?
You'll see.
Are you always silver in plays?
What's a play?
Oh, you don't know what a play is? How observing. Well, it's a movie. It's like what people used to do in the past, but still observing. I could faint, but I won't. Do your eyes have lasers in them?
Yes.
That is all I could ask you.
And thank you for watching Let's Talk Future and Past.